Yo, what up guys, Bo here. It's been over a year since I did a what's in my bag video, and a lot's changed since the last one. Actually, besides the bag itself, which I still carry the Peak Design everyday backpack, pretty much everything's changed. I mean, new tech comes out all the time, whether it's camera gear or laptop, so what I carry is going to change from time to time. Alright, enough talk, let's get to the bag. First up is my camera of choice, the Canon 1DX Mark II. This thing is the complete opposite of my previous camera, the Sony a7 III. It's big, it's heavy, it really takes up almost half the bag. So why do I carry it? Simple, the image quality. The color straight out of camera and the dual pixel autofocus is just second to none. So I put up with the size and weight, but I do have one thing that helps me. Just a little quick release from Peak Design. It clips to the strap of your bag and your camera just slides right in, and it makes accessing your camera so much quicker and easier because you do not want to hang this thing around your neck. I usually have the 24-70 on my camera most of the time just because it covers the focal range I use the most. But the downside is this lens is big and heavy. It's almost 2 pounds, so it's not the best if, say, you're doing a hike. I also carry the 35mm f1.4 Mark II. This is a classic focal range that's wide enough to include the background without distorting your images. At 35mm, it'll give you a decent bokeh when you're shooting wide open, especially if your subject and your background's far enough. And this is also the lens I'm using right now for shots like this. And lastly, the 85mm f1.4. Now, this isn't a lens that I use a lot, but it's a must on portraits. When you're talking about isolating your subjects, whether it's portrait or product, this is it. And like the 24-70, this thing is a beast. If you're shooting videos wide open on a sunny day, you need NDs. They're like sunglasses for your lenses. I prefer these variable NDs so you can adjust your exposure without having to touch the ISO or aperture. One piece of advice, don't buy cheap NDs. A lot of them will have these nasty color casts that makes it hard to fix in post. Save yourself a lot of time and frustration and invest in quality NDs. I'll try to link everything down below if you want to check it out for yourself. As much as the 1DX Mark II is a fantastic camera, it's just not video oriented. So you don't get things like focus assist, false color, zebra, and the fact that you can't see yourself when shooting is, well, that's for another video. Which is why a monitor is a must. The small HD focus has been my go-to choice since day one. It's small and lightweight, but it's the way you can customize each page that makes this monitor really shine. You can use focus peaking on one page, false color on another, add a zebra on the third. It's just a great tool to help you nail focus and exposure every time. It's pretty hard to find a slider that can handle the weight of a 1DX, small enough to fit in your bag and be motorized. Well, this one ticks all the boxes. It's the Slider 1 Pro Mark II from Edelkrone. This little thing is less than a foot, but it packs a serious punch. Its payload is up to 30 pounds, which is many times the weight of the 1DX. But what I love about this is that it can hold up to 10 pounds when moving vertically without using any type of counterweight. I don't know of any motorized slider this size that can move cinema cameras on a 90-degree angle. I don't do any hiking with a tripod, so I prefer stability and versatility over pure lightweight. This one's made by Induro. It may look big, but it only weighs about 5 pounds without a head. The reason for this is because the legs are made of carbon fiber, so not quite featherweight like some of the Manfrotto tripods out there that weighs like less than 3 pounds. But this puppy can hold 55 pounds, which is insane. I'll throw in a lightweight video head and I'm good to go. I keep a travel pouch for things like different types of batteries, charging bricks, this mini surge protector, everything that I think I might need when I'm out shooting. This one's made by Incase, which I think was designed for GoPros, but it just makes for a great travel pouch for accessories. It's clear, so you can see exactly what's in it without having to dumping everything out. Love this thing. I've been using it for a couple of years now. It holds up great. I used to take all the cables that I have and dump it in the kitchen Ziploc bag. You do not want to rummage through something like this when you're looking for a specific cable, which is why I picked up this no-name cable pouch. It really does a great job of organizing pretty much all the cables I have. I keep this in my bag so it's always ready to go. Gaffer tape. Just never know when you're gonna need this, but I think I'm gonna pick up a smaller one just because this thing is too big. I try not to carry a laptop with me ever since I got the iPad Pro. Don't get me wrong, there are more restrictions on iOS versus macOS, but if I'm not editing videos or uploading files to the cloud, this iPad Pro can do pretty much everything my MacBook Pro can do. It's great for media consumption, but with the Smart Folio keyboard and Apple Pencil, it can really be productive. And this screen is bigger than my 12-inch MacBook, so that's definitely a plus. And lastly, if I'm in the mood for some portable gaming, nothing's better than the Switch. I prefer to have all my games in digital versions, so I never have to worry about forgetting physical copies at home or worse, losing them. I get more than enough time to keep me entertained on flights or train rides. Figuring out what works and what doesn't always takes time and trial and error, but I find this works best for me. Totally needs to change. Just like desk setups, I love seeing what other people pack in their bags, as it gives me ideas and inspiration. So let me know down in the comments what you guys carry in your bag. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notification turned on if you want to see more videos like this. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.